Hi, I'm Alfred Bundy. Welcome to this special coverage of the New Jersey League of Municipality Convention in Atlantic City, brought to you by Altice USA. My very special guest is Assemblyman Robert Karabinchak. How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing great, sir.
Firstly, I want to tell a little bit about your district and what's the main issues that you're concerned about that you're working on in your district.
Okay, well, my district is...
Give us your number.
Okay, District 18, which is in Middlesex County, and that's 7 different towns. It's Edison, East Brunswick, Metuchen, Highland Park, South Plainfield, South River, and Helmetta.
Very diverse.
Very diverse, yes, very, very diverse. So some of the things that we're working on currently is the one that's the biggest topic that I'm looking at now, especially with the holiday season coming, is what I'm calling the porch pirate bill. It already passed the Assembly 78-0. It's on the Senate side right now. And what this does is that more and more people are buying their products and gifts and stuff online and having it delivered to their houses. So they're leaving the products outside on their porches, in front of their driveways, wherever they live. And unfortunately, you have people coming up and they're stealing those boxes and products. They don't even know what's in them. That's what bothers me the most. They're just stealing for stealing it. And right now, it's just a slap on the wrist. So my bill is changing that to be a criminal offense, 3rd and 4th degree. And the difference between 3rd and 4th degree is the value of the property that you're stealing. So I've talked to so many different people about this, and right now this is so important to them because it could be their drugs that they need for themselves. It could be gifts for their family members. It could be clothes. It could be textile. It could be anything. And more is happening here, and I want to make sure that these thieves are understanding what they do when they steal it. It's not going to be a slap on the wrist. One of the other important things is when on a 3rd degree offense, we're leaving it up to the judge's discretion to impose the penalty, whether it could be community service, whether it could be a fine, or whether it could be incarceration.
Vaping, e-cigarettes, kind of really out of hand, causing a lot of people to be sick, in some cases life-threatening. What are we doing to deal with this issue in New Jersey?
Well, obviously, the Assembly is looking at this, and so is the Senate, and so is the governor, and so are a lot of different agencies looking at what's going on here. Do I think that we should protect our youth? Absolutely. Should we take some of these flavors that are addicting these young adults to this? Absolutely. I'm not sure where this is going to go right this second, but I think we have to look at it very, very hard to make sure that the lives that are doing this are safe.
Okay. New Jersey commuters on New Jersey Transit are really complaining, saying it's worse than ever, dealing with our rails. Are we going to fix New Jersey Transit? I mean, what's happening?
I'm an optimist, and I got to believe we are. We've had the first class of new conductors passed. There's a second class coming along, which has helped on the trains, so there's less and less cancellations. Obviously, again, here we are in the holiday season where you're going to have more people wanting to go into Philadelphia, into New York City, to bring their families, go see shows, go see Rockefeller Center, do whatever they do there. And I know that it's their commitment from both the Assembly, the Senate, and the governor to make this better for all of our commuters, the ones that are going there for holidays and the ones that have to work every single day.
One of the things that is kind of interesting, the governor through executive order is trying to set up a state public bank. Good idea, bad idea?
Yet to be determined.
Okay.
Yet to be determined.
All right.
I think that with setting up this bank, there may be some huge advantages for us as a state. There's potential of saving hundreds of millions of dollars with this bank. Unfortunately, there's so many details that involve this banking along with the federal FDIC. These are things that the experts will figure out and get through their maze.
I see. What are we doing to make New Jersey more affordable? You got a lot of housing in your area, new housing, homeowners. What are we doing to make New Jersey affordable?
Well, I sit on as vice chair on the Commerce and Economic Development, and I want to be able to bring businesses here. And some of the things that everybody's talked about is red tape. And unfortunately, we have a lot. That's why we're almost last in the nation that for economic development in this, without incentives. I want to cut out some of this. I want to see expedited inspections. I want to see expedited plan reviews, where it's not going to take 2 years to get a permit, but it will take a month or 2 months. I do work in other states.
Speeding up the process.
Speeding up that process. And that means something that's extremely important to somebody who's going to come here, put up a company, and spend hundreds of millions of dollars and employ our people to do this. So we have to change it for them.
The question of the day that I've asked everyone: what are we losing or gaining with Donald Trump in the White House?
I can't even comment. It has been such a roller coaster with what's happening in Washington, and everybody is feeling it. And I feel horrible of how our country is so divided right now. We shouldn't be this. Our legislators should be working for the people, not for the parties. And as much as we dislike what the president does, I still think there has to be some respect for that position, no matter who sits in that position. And I think our country has to come together.
Actually, how are we doing here in New Jersey? Are we crossing partisan lines to work with each other to do good government?
Absolutely, absolutely. I have a lot of good friends on the opposite side of the aisle, and they could call me anytime. And we work collectively on some bills that we're talking about already.
Okay.
So I see New Jersey doing the right thing.
Thank you, Assemblyman Robert Karabinchak. Doing still good? Thank you so much, Assemblyman. I'm Alfred Bundy for Altice USA.